Yeah. YouTube! What's up, baby? Back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're here to talk about American Horror Story Season 12, Delicate. Alright? We back and we continuing the rest of this review for the rest of this season, which is now on episode 6. Alright? So, if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, 3 favorite scenes, the grade, and then we on to the next one, right? So again, American Horror Story Season 12, which is Delicate season. That's the name of the season, and we're on episode 6. All right. Now, I'm not going to spoil everything. I'm just going to tell a little bit of what, was in the episode. Give you some of my favorite scenes if I can, and then give you the grade for the episode. And like I said, I just don't want to spoil too much because this season just ended, just ended. And, if people want to check it out, I just don't want to spoil it too much. Or if you're already watching it and you haven't finished it, I don't want to spoil it too much. But there will be spoilers, though. Or it will be spoilers, right? So then don't say I didn't warn you. But anyways, so in this episode, we start off with, at the time we don't know it, but we do come to find out that we open up with these parents, right? And these parents are the parents of Anna. Okay, so we see Anna's mom and we see Anna's dad. We get to notice a couple things about, specifically Anna's dad, that he just kind of is not interested in fatherhood while his wife is pregnant and is about to have the baby. And it kind of just seems like his mind is elsewhere, right? Like he's not really in it, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe he doesn't really even love his wife. There's certain things that he does and says that are just okay. But anyways, one of the nights that they're, laying down and going to sleep, Anna's mother ends up having a seizure, ends up dying, okay? And from there, we get to see that's when we find out that the baby that they had is Anna. And also the nurse that comes to hold Anna while Anna's father is kind of in a way grieving over Anna's mother's body. The nurse that comes to hold Anna is Nicolette, okay? So there's been certain episodes in this season where we've seen certain characters and they were alive long ago and they're still alive now and they still look the same way that they look now as they did back then. So something is going on. Something's going on, man. But anyways, that's the opening. Then we end up following back up with Anna in real time. She's still got her issues going on. Am I going crazy? Is these things that I'm seeing really happening? She still has those type of situations going on for her. On this episode, they end up going to, I think it was an art gallery, and we see what is I'm trying to look for um, we see Sonia, and so basically she she's having a gallery showing, and oh, my bad. First of all, let me jump back a little bit. We also find out that Dex's mother, she ends up dying. Okay, he goes to visit her, wanting to talk to her, and when he does, he notices that she hasn't been answering her phone. He's at her door. She's not answering the door. Some blood spills from the ceiling. He looks up. It's a big old like blood stain. So he busts through the door, goes up to the bathroom. She's in the bathroom. She's in a tub. She's her wrist is slit. She's bleeding out to death. So we know that something else is going crazy with that as well, because she just came to Anna and was explaining about certain things. We also know that she was being what she talked about. She went through with Dex's father, and then the meeting that she had with Preacher, Mrs. Preacher. It just, all these things that were going on, and we were questioning, like, is she crazy? No, she's not crazy. It must be that what she was saying, what she had went through, was really, there was truth to it, because she's dead now. All right. But anyways, we're at the art gallery. We see that Anna's like still tripping out and everything like that, right? She ends up seeing Ivy though, and confronts Ivy about like, what did you do to my baby, blah, blah, blah. And it was Ivy was like, that's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Da, da, da. So she just plays stupid. So you're kind of like, is that really the same person or not? You still don't know, really, right? And then she ends up talking to Sonia, and she ends up like Sonia like basically calms her down, and not only that. What's weird about this interaction that she has with her, Sonia ends up like kissing Anna's face, and she has a scratch on her face, and the wound heals. She also kisses the little mark that she has on the side of her cheek, and the mark goes away. And it's, that's like, it's magic, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what the heck? And then on top of that, we also find out that Nicolette, like I said, she also has the little blood stain on her side as well. So it's like, and then we also see, it was Talia, Sonia, Nicolette, and Ivy, and they're all like standing together, and they're like chanting this thing to Anna, and she's like kind of like, she's just in one of those phases like, is this real, is it fake? She, you don't know, and she doesn't know per se, right? And then she looks down at all of their feet, and they all have the green hills with the spikes on them. So it's like, like, this is like obviously, they're in cahoots with each other. You know what I'm saying? They're all in cahoots with each other. But that's how I will end the episode. That's how I'm gonna end this. What I spoil, I'm not gonna give too much. Oh, also, we don't know, but we did see the baby for a second. Like, Anna was in like laying back in the pool at her house, at the house that she's renting out or whatever, or that her and Dex are staying at. And she was like laying out in the pool, and the baby like was kicking and moving and stuff like that. And the baby stuck his hands out, bro, and like the claws stuck to her stomach. And then she thought she was tripping, and like thought it was fake, but it ended up being real. Like, or is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? But pretty good episode for them from coming back from this break to coming back onto it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna spoil too much. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be my pointers for the episode. So go check it out if you haven't. If you guys have, you pretty much know what I'm talking about. 3 of my favorite scenes. I will say one of my favorite scenes is definitely seeing the beginning, kind of seeing how her mom and dad, how their situation was, you know what I'm saying? And then noticing that baby is really Anna. The revealing that Nicolette was there holding her as a child. Like, just crazy altogether, right? And then you have the fact of, just that in general. So that was my first favorite scene. My second favorite scene is actually seeing Anna's baby stick his hands through her stomach. Like, you don't know if that was real, you don't know if it was fake, but it's crazy. And also, like I said, seeing that hand, it's reminiscent of the hand that was in one of the previous episodes where the baby was born. You can see the hand like that, but also it's reminiscent of, like, the babies that are brought to life, like in the other seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like the apocalyptic babies, like in season 1. You know what I'm saying? Like reminiscent of that. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my second favorite scene. My third favorite scene. Probably would be, bro. I would have to say, it's sad, but still, was just a crazy situation. Like seeing Dex rush through his house and or rush through his mother's house to find out that she died. You know what I'm saying? And then just the whole situation of you realizing that all the stuff that she's been talking about has to have some gravity to it because now she's dead. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't be dead any other way. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. But that'll be 3 of my favorite scenes. The grade for this, I'm going to give it wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. Like I said, cool that it came back, and I was happy that it came back. So for this episode, I'm going to give it a 7.3 out of 10. All right, so 7.3 out of 10, definitely above average, definitely worth your time. If you've already been watching the season, go ahead and continue to watch it. If you guys haven't even started the season, I would say go ahead and start it now because it's back for the full remainder of the season, and you'll have the whole season to watch now. You can conclude the story. You know what I'm saying? So I would suggest watch it. But a 7.3 out of 10. Let me know some of your favorite scenes. What do you think is going to be happening in the next few episodes? Are you enjoying it so far, or is this a letdown? Let me know about that in the comments down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I'm Callie. Until next time.